Thanks, Lou.
But as we were talking to Lou there, the leader balked by a GT car. That's given the 7-car a chance to get right on the back of the 18, John.
And Ben Treluet may not have expected this chance so early, Graham, but of course he'll accept it as they come back onto the old part of the circuit through Stavelot towards Blanchimont, and the Porsche just ekes out half a length, a full length, maybe a little bit more through Blanchimont. No hint of a lift there. No hint. Well, and neither would you expect it with, or even with the reduced amount of downforce that these cars have got on, they're still carrying much more with the closed wheels and the full body than, say, a Formula 1 car would. They're heavier, but they also have a heck of a lot more power, probably half as much.
He's going to have a look. He's going to look.
Down the inside towards La Source, the first hairpin. That was very forceful driving by both drivers. Now can Treluet hold on to it? Here comes the Porsche. He'll use the battery energy to try and boost himself past as they go down the hill. If he doesn't get them into Eau Rouge, stay in the gap. The Porsche can harvest energy under acceleration, remember. Now release the extra energy, pull out from the slipstream and drag straight back. Copy boot stuff for the Porsche, and we're back at Silverstone all over again.
Absolutely mental stuff. Wonderful, wonderful racing again here in the World Endurance Championship. Open rule books, open minds, open your eyes. This is motorsport. This is what it means.
General election in the UK at the moment. You could get any of these guys elected, couldn't you, with the electorate of the Endurance Racing Party. Dear me. And surely.
That's a touch.
That was a touch, and there was a little bit of carbon fibre went flying there from, I think, the front of the Audi, Graham.
I think is a dive plane gone?
Could be. Oh, maybe it's part of the Porsche then, but that was Treluet being very forceful into the no-name left-hander coming down the hill towards
this is very
Pouan.
strongest. He's a second quicker than the Porsche in this part of the
No, not round the outside.
Unbelievable.
No way.
Unbelievable.
And don't forget, this is the Le Mans spec Audi. This is the lower drag, lower downforce Audi that has just driven round the outside with a pass that I've not seen pulled here
Ever.
Well,
not pace.
At this level.
No.
Not at this level.
Absolutely stunning stuff.
Now, the interesting thing now is that we've got the car that has the shortest next pit stop in the lead. And he needs to make good his escape at this point and disappear into the distance. And he being the leader, Ben Treluet. Oh, both cars, all four wheels off, and that's what they will be looking at. And just looking at the sides of the cars, there is one that the higher of the two right-hand dive planes is missing.
Yeah.
I'm surprised we haven't heard anything from the Porsche about he's hit me. Although you do tend to get a lot less.
Well, we might do.
That.
They might be choosing not to broadcast it. Back onto the Kemmel Straight though.
And traffic might play a part here. Here comes the Porsche again.
He's not going to have enough room to do it here.
Well, not because his braking distance is so much longer in the Porsche. You've got to have it done. Let's have a look at this again. First of all, it looked like this was all done and dusted down into La Source, but the Porsche used the hybrid energy. No panic there from Mark Lieb. Remember, the Porsche, as I say, can harvest on the way up through the acceleration zones, which is clearly what he did. Fires in the 1,000 horsepower plus, and this is going to be interesting. Treluet down the inside. That's not a passing place there, Ben. Ooh, that's a bit naughty, you know. And then the final manoeuvre is made round the outside at Fame into that little piff-paff. That is cheeky. That is cheeky. Louise Beckett is down in the pit lane.
Oh yes, and number 18 is coming in any second now.
And we know it's Neil Yarny because we saw him. Thank you very much, Lou. 2.6 seconds. Now this is Porsche throwing the dice because Porsche went a lap longer than Audi last time.
Yep.
So this is a change of strategy for Porsche.